Asparagus declinatus is another mat-forming species. A native of the Cape region of South Africa, it's been present as an ornamental garden plant in Australia since 1870. Naturalised populations were first recorded on Kangaroo Island in 1954. It's since become a highly invasive environmental weed in South Australia. Small populations have also been found in Western Australia and Victoria. Bioclimatic modelling indicates a potential to invade across southwest Western Australia and coastal regions of South Australia, Victoria and Tasmania. The stems are smooth and wiry and they twine. Shoots appear in autumn with thick foliage developing in winter. The leaves are densely arranged on short, fine branchlets that have a zigzag pattern. Asparagus declinatus fruits from late winter through to midsummer with a density of 100 to 800 fruits per square metre. Each fruit usually contains 5 to 8 black seeds, but there can be as many as 14. Under favourable conditions, Asparagus declinatus can produce up to 4,800 seeds per square metre. Asparagus declinatus grows equally well in shade or open sun. It occurs in a variety of soil types, including sandy soils. It's found over a wide variety of environments, from exposed rocky outcrops through to pine forests and woodlands, as well as along the coast. The dense underground root mat consists of underground rhizomes with closely packed, bulb-like ridged tubers. Because the tubers are so closely packed together along the rhizome, it's impossible to separate the two, so the entire root mat must be completely removed to ensure that there's no regrowth from the rhizome. Plant material above the ground generally dies back in summer, but beneath the surface the root mat can be up to a metre deep in sandy soils. In mature infestations, the underground root system comprises up to 85% of the total plant biomass, and this means that Asparagus declinatus can survive year-round, long after it's dropped its foliage in the hotter months and even through extreme drought. Dispersal distances may be greater than for bridal creeper because the large fruit size of declinatus can attract large birds such as ravens, magpies and currawongs that fly long distances up to 10 kilometres. Because Asparagus declinatus is a threat right across southern Australia and Tasmania, we must be able to recognise and promptly deal with new infestations. The ridged tubers are striking and the foliage distinctive. Here I'm cutting open an underground tuber. It's full of moisture and nutrient, and it makes you realise just how good a survivor this plant is. When tubers break off, there's usually some rhizomatous material still adhering to them. Left in the ground, this tuber would produce a new plant, so it's important to remove both tubers and rhizomes to prevent resprouting. Here I'm cutting through the rhizome. It's quite tough. Of course, any fragments of rhizome left behind will also grow a new plant. These rhizomatous root mats can take many years to decay, and they can impede restoration efforts. Entire root mats can be removed and disposed of carefully, but be aware that follow-up and site restoration will be necessary. The best defence is to learn to recognise this weed and control new infestations quickly before root mats can form. For more information on controlling asparagus weeds and other ones, see the Weeds Australia website.